Hi guys, I'm Jason. I'm a former law student turned full-time filmmaker, and today I just want to do a little bit of a reflection on the topic of mentorship. Throughout my whole journey of turning from a beginner videographer to now running a full-time video production business with my best friends, I have had a number of mentors that guide me throughout this whole process. And in theory, mentorship can be extremely beneficial for you, especially if you want to achieve a goal or a dream, because it allows you to get to your destination faster because you're leveraging someone's expertise and experience. This ensures that you're not making the same mistakes that they did when they're going through the same journey as you. They're able to provide you with a clear path and direction to follow. That's really important because in the world of business, we find ourselves feeling lost or directionless a lot of the time, and that's when mentorship really saved us. It gave us the direction and the clarity to know what the next steps is and which direction to head towards. Having a mentor also means that you're getting a lot of reassurance that you're doing the right thing. Whenever doubts would start flowing in or we felt overwhelmed by our failures, we're able to discuss these things with our mentors and be reassured that, hey, we're still on the correct path and it's natural to encounter these failures or make these mistakes. Lastly, and what I think is one of the greatest benefits of getting a mentor, is that you're doing a lot of practical learning. When I first started learning videography, I have mentors who's been in the industry for a few years. So they're able to take me on some of their shoots, and I'm able to do some practical real life learning when I was with them. So that's why I think getting a mentor can be really beneficial for anyone who's trying to achieve their goals or dreams. In saying that, there are some downsides to getting a mentor. A lot of times you're paying in some form of compensation, whether it's your money or your time. If you're getting one-on-one coaching or you're buying an online course, obviously you're paying with money. If you're doing some sort of internship, then you're paying with the time that you spent working for them. Another downside, and this comes from our own experiences, is that not all mentorships will work out. There were some instances where the things that the mentor were teaching wasn't applicable to us, especially when we kept on growing and growing as a business. Some learnings and expertise that were useful for us before wasn't useful to us now. That's when the mentor's approach and expertise become less relevant to us. Now, if you're finding this video valuable so far, then you're gonna love this. It's a free 7-day videography course where I break down the common myths that hold beginners back and share the crucial elements that you should focus on. Each day you'll receive an email packed with actionable insights plus additional free guides to implement what you have learned. If you're interested, check it out in the link down in the description below. Now let's talk about the types of mentorships that you have available. I'm gonna relate to each type with a story of ours, the biggest learnings and takeaways we gain from that type of mentorship. The first is internship. I in particularly find internships super useful when I'm first starting out. It was back in 2018 when I first received a message from Killian. He saw our Insta and he DM'd us saying whether we would like to become an intern for him. At the time, he was running a social media agency specializing in food and fashion. And on my first day, I couldn't believe it. We actually did a shoot at a Japanese restaurant, a high-end one. And I just remember being amazed by how professional everything is and how amazing the photos and the videos Killian was able to create. After that internship concluded, I was able to get another internship at a video production company owned by one of Killian's friends. In that role, it was less about social media but more on high quality video production work. So things got more technical. I was able to work with more advanced equipment that I had no idea about. I was able to learn a lot more technical aspects of being a filmmaker, and at the same time be in several different shoots where I was able to observe how things are done. So these two internships really gave me the experience and therefore the confidence to be able to conduct our own professional shoot. By seeing how things are done by these mentors of mine, I was able to replicate what they did in their shoots in my own professional shoots and do it in a professional way. The next type of mentorship is online courses. And online courses are extremely useful because they're very applicable and niche to what you're trying to do. Unlike courses taught in unis and schools where they're often quite generalized and not so relevant in real life situations, online courses are very specialized and it can really make you learn a lot faster than enrolling in a uni course these days. And how we find a lot of the online courses that we've enrolled in is through YouTube. A lot of YouTubers have some sort of online courses these days, including us. Once we found a YouTuber that's more successful than us and we can really relate to their content, then we know that if they have an online course, it could really help us become as successful as they are. So we've bought several online courses in our journey. One of them is the Real Deal Video Strategy course. That course really elevated on how much we were able to charge our clients. It taught us that instead of selling individual videos, sell them together as a package. Because what the client is always looking for is not a video. They're looking for a marketing solution to their marketing issue, whether it's to boost sales or increase brand awareness. One video is not likely to solve that. Normally, a client would need a solution that comprises of a packages of videos and photos. So if you're able to sell that in comparison to just one single video, then you're able to quote a lot more. At the same time, your client is able to receive more of a comprehensive solution from you. So because of this online course that we invested in, we're able to transform the way we charge our clients. We're able to charge a lot more. That means increasing our profits and how much we earn. Another online course that I remember buying is the Eric Thane lighting course. I would say this course was more on the technical side rather than on the business side, and it did teach us a lot about lighting. It didn't have as much of an impact as a business course, but obviously it did increase our knowledge in learning how to light. The third type of mentorship is coaching. Now, there are a few forms of coaching, but the ones we're familiar with is one-on-one coaching and group coaching. So one-on-one coaching is pretty straightforward. It's where someone that's more successful and experienced than you in the industry meets up with you on a regular basis to provide you with guidance and advice on your current situation. Well, we've only tried one-on-one coaching once throughout our journey, and I don't think it has worked out for the best. The coach was very experienced, very charismatic, and full of expertise. However, the things that he was teaching us wasn't too relevant towards the business direction that we were trying to head in. So unfortunately, after a few sessions, we just decided to split with him. To be honest, I know that one-on-one coaching is extremely useful because now we're on the other side. So we do one-on-one coaching with beginner videographers who want to learn from our expertise and experience of building a six-figure video production business. A lot of times we're able to totally transform the lives of our mentees. If you're interested in learning from us in a one-to-one learning environment, you can find the link down in the description below. Perhaps the form of coaching that made the biggest impact on us was group coaching. So back in 2022, we were able to join a business coaching group. This coaching group was spearheaded by two incredible business coaches. I can't stress how incredible they are because they have literally made millions of dollars from their own business or from owning multiple businesses. We would meet once a month in a hotel for a whole day workshop, and we would often share our key learnings and our key wins and losses from the previous month. But what really made group coaching shine is the fact that we were able to learn together with other business owners. This allowed us to discuss strategies with each other, form amazing networks, and also refer businesses to each other as well. In our group, all the business owners comes from different walks of life. They all own different businesses from ours. So a lot of them ended up going with us when they wanted photography content or videography content. The last type of mentorship I want to talk about is YouTube. Since the start of our journey, YouTube content creators has provided us with countless inspirations and tutorials to help us achieve our goals and dreams faster. Back when I first started, I would learn a lot from the tutorials. A lot of them really form the fundamental basics of my technical skills in terms of videography and photography. Nowadays, I'm still learning a lot from YouTube, but I'm also finding a lot of inspiration. Some of our favorite YouTubers include Alexandru Dorn or Danny Gavitz, and also obviously Peter McKinnon. When you see their amazing work and their amazing story, it kind of like really inspires you to do more in your journey. There were a lot of times we were able to reference their work, the lighting that they use, or the storytelling techniques that they use. We were able to use that in our own projects as well, and that really elevated our work and obviously allow us to charge more and grow our brand and also improve our filmmaking. So that's it for today. If you're interested in learning how we went from beginner videographers to full-time filmmakers, we do have the Filmmaker Starter Kit, which details a roadmap on how exactly we turn a hobby into a high income skill. The kit contains the packages that we sell, the equipment that we use, and also the email templates that we send to our clients. So if you're interested in that, check out the link in the description down below. Our online course is also ready for enrollment, so please check that out as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay focused.